Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be discussing fractions. What is a fraction? A fraction has a numerator and a denominator. The fraction is the numerator divided by the denominator, or the part divided by the whole. For example, if I have a pie with 4 slices and I eat one, how much of the pie did I eat? 1/4. How much of the pie did I not eat? 1, 2, 3. 3/4 of the pie is still left over. Now let's look at reducing fractions. To reduce fractions, we simply divide the top and bottom numbers by the same amount. For example, with 12/24, we can divide 12 divided by 4, 24 divided by 4, 12 divided by 4 is 3. 24 divided by 4 is 6. Now let's divide this by 3. Three divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 12/24 will reduce down to 1/2. Now let's practice reducing fractions with our practice problems. We'll begin with 6/8. Let's see if we can find the highest common denominator here. They are both even, so 2 will be a common denominator. Here there is no number higher than 2 that will go into 6/8, so let's divide by 2. Six divided by 2 is 3. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 6/8 will reduce down to 3/4. Great, let's try number 2. 12/60. This is a great opportunity to memorize the multiplication table. I encourage that you learn up to 12. 12 times 12 is 144. Both 12 and 60 can be divided by 12. Twelve divided by 12 is 1. 60 divided by 12 is 5. 12/60 will reduce down to 1/5. Now let's try number 3. 20/30. Here we can divide out the zeros. 1 0 for 1 0. Be careful when we are canceling out zeros that we only cancel out 1 for 1. Here we have 1 0 on the top, 1 on the bottom, the numerator and the denominator. Once we cancel those out, we see 20/30 can be reduced down to 2/3. Now let's try number 4. 36/96. Let's divide this by 3. And then 4. All the way up to 12. 12 will be our highest denominator. 36 divided by 12. 96 divided by 12. 36 divided by 12 is 3. 96 divided by 12 is 8. 36/96 will reduce down to 3/8. Now let's take a look at changing from improper fractions to mixed numbers. An improper fraction has a greater numerator than the denominator. For example, 5/2. Here we recognize that the bar means divided by. 5/2 means 5 divided by 2. Here we can work out long division. 5 divided by 2. When we are dividing, we want to keep the original fraction's denominator, which will be 2. And the remainder in our division problem will become the numerator. Let's see how that works. 2 will go into 5 twice, with 1 left over. One will become our numerator. Two will become our denominator. 5/2 can be rewritten as 2.5. This is the mixed number. A mixed number will include the whole number along with the fraction. 5/2 can be rewritten as 2.5 as a mixed number. Let's try our practice problems. 72 over 42. Let's write out long division. 72 divided by 42. 42 will go into 72 once. 72 minus 42 is 30. Now we need to see what our fraction will be. Let's allow the remainder to be our numerator, and our original denominator will remain the same, 42. Now here we can reduce. Let's reduce 30 42. 30 over 42 we can reduce. Let's divide both by 6. 30 divided by 6 and 42 divided by 6 will give us 1 5/7. 72 over 42 can be rewritten as a mixed number, 1 5/7. Now let's try 16 divided by 3. 16 divided by 3. 3 times 5 is 15, with 1 as our remainder. 1 will become our numerator, and we will keep the same denominator. 16/3 can be rewritten as a mixed number, 5 1/3. Now let's try number 4. 5/2. 5/2. 5 divided by 2. 2 times 2. Remainder of 1. 2 1/2. This is our example problem from earlier. 5/2 can be rewritten as 2.5. Now let's try number 5. 8/3. 8 divided by 3. 3 will go into 8 twice. 8 minus 6 is 2. 2 will become our numerator, and 3 will be our denominator. 8/3 can be rewritten as 2 2/3. All right, great job today. Here we can reduce fractions and change from improper fractions to mixed numbers. I will leave a set of practice problems on the classroom discussion page, and our next video will be up very soon. Take care. See you next time.